What I'm going to talk about tonight is the reasons that you've been fired. But what we won't talk about are excuses. So you know the normal excuses. Well, the economy got me, right? Like the economy is the Grim Reaper just walking around taking your jobs. Or you know, the company's just not doing too well, that's why I got fired. No, again, I'm going to talk about the reasons that you can control and the reasons that you've been fired. Okay? Now, let's think about what it means to get fired. And I don't know if anyone's been fired before, but what usually happens is one or two things. When you hear those words, you've been fired, you panic. Oh my God, what did I do, what did I do? You just go into a state of shock. Or you get depressed. Why me? Why did I get fired? Why me? Why not Sunday? Why not Nicole? Why me? Okay? So what I want to focus on tonight is the last question, why me? Because a lot of times we don't get the answer to why me. Of course, we get the usual answer. It's just like a relationship with a boyfriend and girlfriend, right? If your girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up with you, they say, oh, no, it's not you, it's me. Or, you deserve someone better than me. Those are not real answers to why you get fired, right? So the same is true with the company. A lot of times they would tell you, well, their budget cuts, so we had to let you go. Or the company is moving in a new direction, and we think that your skill set doesn't align with what we have to offer. Again, those are not real reasons. So what I'm going to talk about are 3 reasons why you've been fired and things that you failed to do that caused you to get fired. Okay? Reason number 1, you've been fired because you failed to engage. So what do I mean by you failed to engage? I mean you failed to get to know your coworkers. Did they know who you were? Did they really know the professional value that you brought to the job each day? Did you just go to work 9 to 5, looking at the clock each day, 4:59 and 30 seconds, I can go? Right? Did you ever volunteer to do a little extra work than what was required of you? Right? Did you ever talk to your boss and determine exactly what your objectives were to make sure that the work you were doing was aligned with the company's goals? Most of the times you didn't do that. Right? Did you talk to all of your coworkers and ask them, hey, did you need help on your project? Is there anything I can do to help you out? Did people know you outside of your department? And a lot of times the answer is no. You failed to engage. You failed to learn the business. I talked to a lot of people, they've been with the company 5 years, yet they cannot explain to me the business. Because they stay in their little world and they say, well, someone else is taking care of the business. I'll just go to work 9 to 6. So, reason number 1, you failed to engage. You failed to engage the business, you failed to engage your boss, you failed to engage your coworkers. Okay? So you've been fired. Reason number 2, failure to self-educate. So what do I mean by failure to self-educate? I mean formal education. Did you talk to your boss and develop a professional, and create a professional development plan so that you could address any type of formal training you may need to complete your job better? No, you probably didn't. Did you also keep up with the latest trends in your professional field? And what do I mean by that? Do you subscribe to professional journals? Are you a member of Toastmasters? Do you blog? Do you read the Financial Times or the Diario Economico, any type of specific industry news to keep up with trends in your industry? Do you engage people that are in your field so that you understand what your competitors are doing, thereby helping you to do your job better and to add more value to your company? Or did you just sit back and go to work and say, well, surely if the company wanted me to have professional development, they would give it to me, right? I mean, surely if I needed more training, my boss would just magically come to me and say, you know, I think you need more training today. Where do you want to go? What course do you want to attend? Any course would do. No, that's your responsibility. So you failed to self-educate, both formal education and informal education. And it's not always paid training, okay? A lot of learning and education is just through informal channels, through networking, through reading, through keeping up with the latest trends in your industry, through literature, through the internet, through various means. The final reason, number 3, you've been fired because you failed to know when to quit. Very simple. You gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to fold them. That's the saying we use in the States, meaning you need to know when it's time to walk out the door. And how do you know that? Or how did you fail to realize that? Well, if you haven't received a promotion in 5 years, it's probably time to quit. If you have had your wages cut by 20%, it's probably time to quit. If you've seen your department's budget get cut by 50%, it's probably time to quit. If 2 of your coworkers have been fired in the past 3 weeks, it's probably time to quit, right? If you see that everything in your company is going downhill, but you continue to stick your head in the sand and hope that things get better, that's not a strategy. It's time to quit. Now, I hope that you have understood what I wanted to tell you today, which is simply this: just the 3 reasons that you can control why you got fired. If you understand those 3 reasons, you can make sure that you quickly get rehired and that you don't get refired again. Thank you.